3 years ago, I watched on helplessly as my daughter lost 18 kilograms or 40 pounds in less than a year. She went from being a healthy and apparently happy girl doing well at school to a confused and angry young recluse living a truly miserable existence. My name's Catherine, and while I watched this situation in shock initially, I was stirred into action very quickly when I discovered the true potential horrors of anorexia. No matter what stage you and your daughter are at in your fight with anorexia or bulimia, I promise you, there is hope. I have gathered all the powerful knowledge from our fight with this eating disorder and will give you the information you need to fight this disease on your own terms. One of the biggest factors impacting success and survival is how quickly you act to address an eating disorder. The malnutrition, which is so damaging to a young person's health, becomes an increasingly powerful enemy as time passes. The temptation is to wait in hope that things will improve without your intervention, but be warned, they very seldom do. Many parents facing an eating disorder for the first time become angry at their child. They feel powerless to make their daughter behave sensibly. They watch as their loved one turns into a scheming trickster, terrified of food, obsessed with being horribly thin, and on this mission to destroy herself at any cost. Arguments are common, including misdirected anger from everyone involved. Families are regularly known to fall apart because of anorexia, bulimia, and similar disorders. If the disease is left untreated, the condition of the sufferer almost always worsens. At this point, parents realize their child may not stop until they're dead. At this point, even if treatment commences, the likely result of a serious eating disorder is a lifelong battle with major health issues, which can include infertility, heart disease, and bone malfunction. Those problems occur if the patient survives. Of those formally diagnosed, statistics show nearly half will never marry and almost 1/5 will die within 20 years. In fact, anorexics are more likely to die from their illness than patients with manic depression. The solution begins at home. The illness is a stranger controlling your child's mind and body. This stranger wants you, her parent, to fall under its spell too and to be controlled just as your daughter is. Your care of her and how you act can help make or break the hold of the disease on your child. Through our battle, I discovered the language and actions needed to weaken the hold of this illness on my loved one. I spoke to experts and mothers who have also successfully treated and beaten anorexia and bulimia, who helped me understand how to fight it. Through our journey, I was able to speak to experts in the eating disorder field around the world. I met personally with Jan Clark, mother of Bronte Cullis. Bronte was successfully saved from acute anorexia when doctors had given up hope for her. Bronte's battle with anorexia became a well-known, heart-wrenching television documentary. Jan's strength and refusal to let her daughter die as she'd been told resulted in the support service provided by the Bronte Centre. Much of Jan's knowledge and advice is included in this ebook, helping you deal with the shock and pain of eating disorders. Bronte is now a happy, healthy woman in her 30s. I now know exactly how to behave and how to start the process of healing at home, and I will share everything I learned with you. You can help your daughter at home by following some simple steps. This ebook will show you how to recognize the illness, how to speak about it with your daughter, what not to say, what treatments exist, when and how to begin action, where to get help, how her dad can help overcome the illness, how to start reversing the eating disorder's effects, and the secrets of beginning a process of treatment and recovery. I also found 3 other ebooks which were helpful, assisting with meditation and relaxation and positive thoughts and energy. I've included these to help both you and your daughter through this challenging time. The thing that kept me going was a mental picture of my daughter once again being happy and healthy. laughing with her friends, reading books in the sun, walking the dog, and hugging her family with true love. I admit there were many times I doubted this would ever happen again. But with the information in this book, this return to a real life can be achieved. We are proof. If you can't comprehend your daughter becoming so stick-thin and ill that she can't walk, or don't want to see her in a hospital bed being fed through tubes, you must build the knowledge of preventing the illness escalating to the point of no return. The contents of this ebook have been proven to give carers the strength and resolve, and most importantly, the knowledge to beat this potential killer. Studies show disastrous results for sufferers of eating disorders who've been left to snap out of it over time. It's a common mistake made by both parents and even some doctors to believe she is simply going through a phase. Their short-term and long-term prospects are dismal. You cannot afford to let your child become one of these statistics. I know how much your child means to you. I have also felt the temptation to hope next week will be better. Maybe she'll have another piece of toast, or stop disappearing after meals, or maybe she'll do what she promised last time. Unfortunately, without your very strong support, guidance and intervention, your daughter's prospects are very, very poor. Your voice needs to be stronger and smarter than the voice of the eating disorder. This book shows you how. I know this book will help you feel better prepared for your battle with anorexia or bulimia. It will refocus you on meaningful goals with the newfound love and commitment to your daughter. If it doesn't, I will happily refund the entire purchase price with no questions asked. I believe this book will change your life the way the information in it saved my family. I send you love and strength in the hope you restore your daughter's health and future. And I have faith you can and will do it, just as I did.